let's bring in Darren Kew. He's the Executive Director of the Center for Peace, Democracy and Development at the University of Massachusetts, Boston. He's joining us now live. Darren Kew, good to have you with us here on TRT World. So, the kidnappings in Nigeria, is this just a case of economics?
No, I think although economics is certainly one of the main drivers in this conflict, and we also have to remember that climate change is putting additional stresses on agriculture in northern Nigeria. But the real driver in this is the governance failure in Nigeria. Nigeria is a federation with state, local, and federal levels, and at the state and local level in particular, governments have failed in terms of providing basic human needs, roads, education, infrastructure, and power is extremely centralized in the hands of state governors, which creates tremendous incentives for corruption at the state level. And this kind of high level of corruption has led to diversion of state funds from providing the sort of basic infrastructure that economic development requires. The federal government has primarily also taken a military response to these problems, which is important, but really a broader-based initiative to try to get at the governance roots of this problem really has not been forthcoming. And so what we've seen is the rise of a real conflict economy here, in which multiple actors, not only these bandit groups, but we also have politicians, local notable figures, and local police and others who are engaged in these networks because they become very lucrative.
And this has, of course, been going on for many years, but it will have come to the world's attention in 2014 with the Chibok girls. So with all of that in mind then, Darren, and you saying that it's a failure of governance, it would seem just incredible that no one in the Nigerian government has thought to try and really get a handle on this at this point. It's 2021.
Yeah, I think it's been a series of errors at multiple levels. And as you said, I mean, Boko Haram really televised for the nation how lucrative these sorts of kidnappings could be. And in recent years, more and more groups have become bolder in using exactly this sort of tactic. And as your reporter noted, parents and families, but also governments eventually do give in and pay these sorts of things, which is very understandable in at least from the parents' point of view. So it's a huge market that's getting out of control, and I think it's really going to take the federal government, which, as I said, has primarily seen this through sort of the military and security lens, to take a broader sense of this and to say, look, this is an initiative that requires an economic effort. It's going to require a gun buyback program. It's going to require some perhaps measure of amnesty programming for some elements of these groupings, but also a major economic initiative to make sure that there are jobs for young people who don't have jobs. And in addition, the region is awash in arms. The latest figures I've seen suggest that these sorts of armed bands have 10 times the amount of weaponry that the Nigerian military and police have combined. So all of these things are going to have to be taken care of, and that really requires some sort of concerted federal-led initiative in Nigeria.
Yeah, we have run out of time, Darren Kew, but I think in the short space of time we had, you did lay out some solutions the Nigerian government would be wise to pay attention to. Darren Kew from the University of Massachusetts, thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you for having me.